Why, hello, you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome to Confusing the Anime. So, the last episode of Confusing was not confusing. No, there was nothing confusing about it, like literally everything not making any sense. No, there's nothing confusing at all. It made perfect confusing sense. Anyway, like and subscribe, and we stream these episodes live on Twitch. You want to come hang out, link to that's in the description, and we watch the unblurred reactions on Patreon. You want to check those out, link in the description. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Psycho Pass episode 7 of the season 2s. Problem is, now this anime's pissed me off a little bit with that last episode. I'm gonna end up being more critical than I was previously, just naturally. I don't like how they've changed the, like, handler's character now. They've made her really weird. Nice work. Why is that guy an enforcer? They made that guy an enforcer? He should not be a fucking enforcer. Bro can barely enforce his own legs to stand up. I bet that guy dies. They're making him too, like, sweet and not supposed to be there. That's a guy with a target on his forehead. And she's still not left this spot. Okay, is this guy really trying to be a glass half full kind of guy? You both just let the evil killer get away. This is no time to be patting your fucking selves on the back. Oh man, we just let him get away. Loads of more people are going to die and we could have just stopped it all here and now. Yes, but on the bright side, do you remember you gave that homeless guy that £5? It's like, that's true. I did give that homeless guy that £5. Good on me. Never mind, forget it. Oh, it's like Heavy Rain. If only there was a way to turn off those dominators and make them completely useless. If only there was a way. If only they had shown us that before, that would make all these guns completely useless. If only. Oh man, if only. Such a shame there definitely isn't a way that we've seen multiple times before used. That they made a really big deal out of at the end of season 1 as well, explaining and going through it and even having a meeting about changing the way. No. We're getting off of tangent here. There definitely is no way. Also, random question. Earlier, the hacker lady was able to see the dominators and see which way they were going and track them across the entire region. Why can she not do that now? Hey! Look who it is! Not in use? Okay. Well, I mean, that is a good argument. If they're not in use, they can't be tracked, I guess. If that's how it works. That is a presumption, though, right? Actually a big fan of the random Heavy Rain sort of room that they just used for her, like, mental there. I like that. Apparently, drugs are the answer. Who knew? The sky? It's like a dark grey. Heavy Rain is a great game. And it's very similar with the detective stuff to Psycho Pass. There's a guy in Heavy Rain, for anyone who doesn't know, there's a guy in Heavy Rain who is a detective, but he like has these special like glasses that allow him to sort of like pinpoint and look at everything on a crime scene and like pin things together and stuff like that. And there's a very famous like level in Heavy Rain near the end where you have to work out everything, like you as the player. So you have all the evidence in front of you, you need to link it all and work it out, and it's a lot like that. It's very cool. Jason! Jason! Yeah, there's no way to stop them. That's true. That's true. If the system is completely core of it, then there's no way of turning them off. That is true. That is true. God, if only there was some way that you could talk to the system and negotiate with the system to get them to help you. If only a character knew about that, you know? It's a shame there isn't one, and there's no way. I would say I agree, but I really don't care. I don't care what you do. They know about the reality system? Yeah, which actually makes it easier. Her grandma have we ever been introduced to her grandma? This is the first time meeting grandma? What if that ain't her grandma? What if that is actually Bruce Willis in a mask? Have you thought about that? If I saw those faces, I'd be sus of everyone. True. You'd get like a fucking scary movie scene with Granny where you just walk in there and just start like going to town, you know? You just like, Granny, or should I say, not Granny, wha-boom, wha-boom. It's like fucking, it's like, no! Someone just comes in. It'd literally be like a sketch from like the Pink Panther. Someone comes in, what are you doing? She's got a mask! Oh my god, finally. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's taking them so long to just do the thing they should have done straight away. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, finally. Finally, they're actually asking the right fucking question to the right person. Can you believe this? Look, why have you not taken action? Finally! But surely she's not an inspector anymore. She's going around blasting colleagues. She gets to keep her job? God, it's true, they never bend the rules, so they can't this time, because they definitely haven't before. I don't know. No yeah, she did, and she fucked up. So she doesn't want to sort the gun out because that would mean the system is flawed, even though she's acknowledged the system is flawed because this guy is an enigma that they want destroyed and don't want to bring in, but they're not going to help her even though they have in the past, and this time they're not because... No, it makes sense, I guess. Yeah, it makes sense. Ah, that's cool, I like that. For a dodgy dude, it's pretty cool. What's his plan now? There's nothing he can do, though. 18 years ago? How fucking old is this guy? He doesn't look that old. So he's 40. I mean, huh? And he died with that good old smile he wears. What about the faces? We're not going to talk about them. They stood out a little bit to me. Clearly not you guys. I guess that's normal in this world. I mean, don't we all? We're here. I'm joking, of course. Don't come after me. So this girl doesn't do her job, doesn't care about her job, but shits on everyone else for doing their job because they're not doing their job the way she thinks they should do their job, but she doesn't want to do her own job. And this is not the first time she's shown us that she doesn't want to do her job, because even earlier when they said we need to go out and help the people, she didn't want to go. She's too real. There are people like this. Very much are. That is true. The system gave her this job. But then again, the system made that other guy, who's well shaky, a fucking enforcer, and sent him out to do missions, and he was too scared to pull the trigger. He looked like he was about to faint before he shot that guy. Glad he did though. 修学旅行に向かう小学校の生徒を乗せた旅客機が熊高山に墜落した。原因は機体トラブルとあるわね。生存者が一人だけいるわ。この名前。カムイキリト。たった一人の生存者。Huh. Actually feels like a pretty big reveal. You say she follows its rules to a T, but she's multiple times gone against what the system has asked her to do and what her job does. She's not reading reports correctly. She's going against her colleagues. She's snooping through their rooms and their stuff. And she also did want to go out and actually do the job outside. And when there was action going on, she avoided making any kind of commitment or any kind of commanding thing. She's fucked up multiple times on the job. She isn't really following it though. There's multiple times where she's just not done the job. Sure, the snooping could be her doing her job. What about the time when she was standing outside and didn't take charge? What about just literally last episode where she didn't want to go out and help people? And like halfway she did it. What about them not reading the reports? She also seems to hate working with enforcers despite picking a job that would require her to work with enforcers. It's like she turned up and she's like, I'm working with enforcers? Like I knew I was all along? This is unacceptable. Filthy beta tester. Fuck's sake. Did she ever say that? Did she say what? That she doesn't like it working with enforcers? She's multiple times shit on them and said that she doesn't understand why they're treated nicely. What do you mean? Yeah, she's constantly shitting on them. Just like enforcers and treats them as subhuman? Yeah. She hates enforcers. That part. Oh, just push her out the fucking car. She sucks so bad. Why is she even in this anime? Why did they write this character? She doesn't want to work with him? Okay. She never said she doesn't want to work with him. You win. But she clearly hates them and hates working with them. But you're right, she never said that she doesn't want to. That was just an educated guess. I wonder what pills he put on his rice. He needs to be careful, because apparently pills these days make you turn into psychopathic leather-wearing, boob-showing killers that will kill all your friends. Careful. Everyone hates Nina. Who the fuck is Nina again, man? Nina, anime character. Oh, yeah, Kogi, that's Nina. But the thing is, when I was shitting on Nina, some people were not hating Nina. But you know what? Nina does suck. You know who doesn't suck? Orange. Orange is the guy. And incredibly handsome, well endowed, and just kind of amazing, actually. Poor guy, man, worked himself to sleep. Oh. Are they all him then? Are they all him then, or has he been working with multiple different people? Now he has a glove. He has a glove? They gave him a glove. No! They gave him a glove. Which enforcer was he? Was he one of the enforcers, was he? Which face was the enforcer face? Is that why they said he's been right beside it? I don't know which one was. I have no idea. But they gave him a glove. That's important to think about. He had a glove. He could have been an enforcer. He would have been able to get the job, right? So, he had a gun, a glove, and the glove can do something that he now can do. He was a therapist. He was the therapist. Because all of these people are people who died in the plane accident. He's been going around with his weird, creepy ass face, switching up and pretending to be these people since the beginning. Remember, Annoying Girl was the girl whose friend died at the school because of a latent crime. It's funny how busy I was when Annoying Girl needed her. Yep. Yeah. Alright, so this guy, a bunch of people died a bunch of children died in a plane crash, and then he was a survivor of one of those accidents, and then decided that being the sole survivor of the accident, it was his job to, you know, dress up and pretend to be these people for the rest of their life, so in a way they could live their lives through him, question mark. And then by doing that, he clearly knew that they'd all want to be murderous nutjobs, and that was the best way to honor their memory. And that's why he's doing this, because he is an absolute sweetheart who wants to honor the memory of the fallen children who have died. And when they were on that plane, their last wish was to one day come back as murderous, psychopathic nutjobs and take over the world. So all he is doing is honoring the wish of the fallen children. If anything, he is a hero. And the real villain of this anime is the stupid girl who keeps fucking annoying me and makes no sense, and her character sucks. She's the real villain. Okay, it makes sense. Everything makes sense now. Everything makes sense. Y equals MC squared. It all makes sense. Ah, wait. Y equals MC squared? MC hammer. Hammer time. Time. Steins Gate. Back in time. Back to the future. Oh, shit. There's going to be a dog called Einstein in this, isn't there? Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Wait, Einstein? Einstein? Einstein's theory of relativity. Relative. And it's all relative. Is a category on what? Catchphrase? Catchphrase. Catch. When you catch, you go fishing. And when you go fishing, you go to the ocean. And when you go to the ocean, Surfshark VPN. That's right, Surfshark VPN. How are you guys doing? Surfshark VPN. So, I know what you're thinking. Luke, you crazy. And you would be right. So right. But you know what else I am? Completely secure. You know why? Because I got Surfshark VPN. That's right. This protects all of my online data. When I'm out there browsing the web on all the sus, bizarre, weird things that I search for, because I'm incredibly bizarre and kinky like that, I'm always not worried about my information and data getting out. You know why? Because Surfshark protects it. And that's right. Internet search providers can purchase all of your private online information, even if you use incognito mode or private windows. They can get all of that information and they sell it on to third parties, which is why you see random, bizarrely customized adverts literally in your feed all the time. It's because that has happened. The only way to stop this happening and secure your online information is with Surfshark VPN. ISPs can no longer get hold of the information, and your internet search history is completely safe and secure from them. So yeah, pretty fucking incredible, right? On top of that, you can use it for some fun stuff. Watch some Netflix all over the world, switch your location up, check out America Netflix, Japan Netflix, you know, Crunchyroll's the same. Crunchyroll has different anime registered as well as Amazon Prime and Disney Plus. So many websites are region blocked, and with a VPN, you get right around that blocker. Pretty fucking amazing, right? Not bad. You can also use it to have, you know, complete online security, such as their built-in antivirus software, anti-malware software. You can use it to connect to private, public Wi-Fi as well. You know, they've got clean web, anti-OID, loads of stuff, man. Loads of stuff. Built-in ad blocker. It's just fucking incredible. With the new restrictions on age verification, you can use your VPN to, if you are of age, get around that as well, based on the country and region too. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad, right? Not bad. And you're probably thinking, this sounds too expensive. Well, actually, it's the lowest priced VPN on the market, and on top of that, it's the only one that allows unlimited device installation. That's the only one, by the way. So pay the least amount of money for the best product. Get yourself 86% off, 4 months free, 30-day money-back guarantee, and it helps the stream out massively. Click that link in chat. Go sign up to Surfy Sharky VPN right now. And if you do sign up, who knows? Maybe your PP will double in size. Maybe. And if it does, definitely wasn't a coincidence. Definitely. There are more than 530 species of shark in the ocean today. What color are you? Whatever color you want, be a surf shark today. Very true and very well said. Is Luke advocating a way to get around the legal contrast? Is Luke advocating a way to get around legal contrast? No, because the issue with that would be basically the age thing. The issue with it is the age thing. That is basically put constraint, illegal constraint. Yeah, the issue is on the age. So you can use a VPN as long as you are of age, which is why I always make sure to reiterate that. As long as you are of age, it's perfectly fine and legal to use. The whole point in that system that has been put in place in the UK, which by the way, is a system that has been legally advocated for the websites and not the individuals. You guys really trying to do this shit with me, man? That whole thing is not a law against individuals, it's a law against the company websites. The companies have to implement that law in order to stop people accessing it, but people can still find ways around it, and it's not illegal to access it if you do manage to find a way around it. However, you should not advocate that because it does make you sound incredibly sus. He missed a joke. Did I miss a joke? Sorry. Do I sound like a complete dick now? But I just want to make sure that my ass is secure here as well. Yeah, you can. It's perfectly fine as long as people are of the age and you don't encourage anyone of underage to use anything to get around an age verification system. But yes, I did indeed miss the joke. Uranium totally went over my head. That was a big old whoosh moment on my part. Advocating a way to get around legal constraint. I have no idea what the joke is. Even now has been explained. What's the joke? Is it something to do with psychopaths? That whoosh. Right over there, man. No clue. I have no idea what the joke was. I bet it was really funny. Well, how about we watch some more psychopaths, yeah? Yeah.